Follow your lead first, before looking for others to tell you what's right and what's wrong. You have as much of a right to reach conclusions as anyone else, because you have a lifetime of experience in dealing with both the positive and negative things that has sent your way. This is something that you'll never hear, but that you should take into account as much as possible if you want to squeeze the most juice out of life. If you want to succeed, you need to look at yourself as the protagonist. So often in life, you'll find that the path of least resistance isn't necessarily the one that speaks to what you're capable of. This is why it's important to find yourself and ascertain who you really are. This is why a lot of people travel around the world with just a backpack strapped to their back. They want to know who they are and what they stand for. It's easy to be brave when you're following the crowd around, but you can find out what you're really made of when you have to make your own decisions and choose the life that's right for you. Being true to yourself can get challenging at times, but it's in times such as these that you find your own truth, the kind that you can rely on to accompany you till the end. When you give others permission to tell you where you're heading, you miss all kinds of opportunities to build your own character. Sure, it's harder to draw strength from yourself, but that's because it is real strength, the kind that won't let go of you easily, and that you use to fight the battles that matter to you, and not just a status quo. The happiest and most fulfilled people in the world are free spirits that don't feel tied down by the needs of others. They have a good idea of what they bring to the table, and this in turn makes them strong and gives them plenty of incentive to keep going down their path. And even if this path is difficult and full of obstacles, they understand that it is because what lies on the other side is something that's worth discovering. Climb to new heights and flow down strong rivers. It's in the places that are hardest to get to that hold the best views around. Don't wait for others to tell you how to do things and how to get somewhere. Forge your own destiny, and you'll soon find others that respect you and want to join you in your efforts. Life can get tough when you stick to your own guns, but this is how our best qualities emerge. These kinds of qualities aren't as common as you might like to think. They take commitment and the conviction to see through things on a personal level. And we're born with precisely this type of strength, the strength to stand up and say to the world, "Here I am." Where do we go from here? We are all natural-born leaders, because we all have the power to own what we know and what we're capable of. If life gets tough, remember, it's this way so that you can grow into something greater. It is your destiny. Take hold and don't let go. Never hope to settle. Aim for the highest mountains and the brightest stars. They didn't get there overnight. They took time and kept growing and growing without asking for permission from anyone. Smart people don't have a compulsion to prove to others what their worth is, and aren't looking for any kind of approval to be the person that they know that they have worked throughout their lives to be. They don't look to please others, nor apologize for things when it isn't called for. Smart people don't cower in the face of isolation. They thrive because they look at it as a life-affirming test that will pass. Standing tall is a product of years of lessons, many of which are learned the hard way, and as such, something that you ultimately earn. It's far better to reinforce our identity with these types of meaningful experiences than to just sit back comfortably and expect to be given the things in life that will make you happy. In this world, knowing who you are is a very powerful thing that a lot of other people try to take from you so that they may impose themselves on where they know that they don't deserve to be. Don't let these superficial characters call any of the shots in your life. It is always a wiser move to head in the right direction alone than in the wrong one with a crowd. What's the point of being surrounded by a bunch of people if you're all going to get lost foolishly? The reason that you're your own master is because you have a lot to offer to the world, even if it doesn't feel this way at times. When you live on your terms, you can take control of your destiny and grab hold of any opportunity that presents itself with a real sense of authority and purpose. Follow your own lead. Isn't that what it's there for? After all, it isn't going anywhere if you respect yourself and take charge of what's important to you.